Hi guys, it's me Teacher Gon. So sa video natin ngayon gagawin naman natin, ito yung part 2 na kung saan magpapakita tayo ng mga examples para mas lalo nyo maintindihan yung basic rules natin as a formula when it comes to indefinite integration. So we have here 10 examples na i-discuss natin. So ano ba yung setup nito? So kung meron kang hahanapin na integral of a variable with any exponent like n, ang gagawin mo lang is you need to add 1 sa exponent niya over, copy mo lang yung add mo sa taas, n plus 1 plus c. Ganyan yung magiging format natin on how to do these examples. So we have here an example number 1, integral of x squared dx. So as you can see, ang exponent natin is 2. So we can apply this kind of format. So we have here the integral of x raised to 2, ito yung n natin, plus 1 over your n, which is 2 plus 1. And then plus c. And then simplify nyo lang po yung exponent ng ating numerator. You have your x cubed over 3 plus 3 plus c. Ito ngayon yung integral ng x squared dx. Let's move on to example number 2. So we have here the integral of x cubed dx. So paano natin gagawin yan? So you have your x, and then yung inyong n, which is 3 plus 1 over 3 plus 1. Simplifying the exponent, plus c, that is equal to x to the 4th power over 4 plus c. This is the answer for item number 2. Ganun lang kadali. So let's move on to item number 3. Ito na. Kung mapansin nyo, yung item number 3 natin, meron na tayong constant or coefficient, which is 10. So, try natin. Ilabas na natin yung 10. You have here the integral of 10, integral of x to the 5th power dx. And applying the power rule, this one is 10 times x raised to 5. Yan yung n natin, plus 1 over 5 plus 1 plus c. And simplify natin yung exponent natin. Makakuha natin ay 10 times x raised to 6 over 6 plus c. And then, kung mapansin nyo, that is 10 x raised to 6 over 6 plus c. Pero hindi pa tapos yan kasi, as you can see, you can simplify 10 over 6. And that is equal to 5 x raised to 6 over 3 plus c. Ito ngayon yung sagot natin for number 3. Let's move on to item number 4. So number 4 natin, same process lang when it comes to number 3. So you have 9, the integral of x dx. So, sir, wala po tayong exponent sa x natin. Meron tayo ditong invisible 1. So, we can apply the rule. You have your 9 times x raised to 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 1 plus c. And then simplify natin. You have your 9 times x squared over 2 plus c. And then your final answer is 9 x squared over 2 plus c. This is the answer for item number 4. So I hope sa unang 4 na examples natin, natutunan nyo na yung pag-apply ng power rule. So let's move on to item number 5. So for item number 5, we have here the integral of 1 over 4x dx. So, syempre, isipin nyo mahirap yan kasi yung ating variable ay nasa denominator. Don't worry kasi, you can write that function as the integral of x raised to negative 4, since pinunta natin sa numerator yung ating term, magbabago ngayon yung sign ng ating exponent. So we have the integral of x raised to negative 4 dx. And same rule, mag-add lang tayo ng 1. So we have here x raised to negative 4 plus 1 over negative 4 plus 1 plus c. And simplifying the exponent in your denominator, you can get x raised to negative 3 over negative 3 plus c. Sa iba, sagot na nila yan. Pero we can write your final answer as, ibaba natin yung ating numerator, magiging 1 over negative 3x cubed plus c. Either of the two, pwede yan natin maging final answer. So let's move on to item number 6. We have the integral of the square root of dx. So, sir, may square root tayo ngayon. Paano ngayon yan? By the way, you can write the square root of x as the integral of x raised to 1/2. Kasi, yan yung kanyang exponential form. And then, dx. So, we can apply the power rule. So, tuloy lang natin yung solution natin. You have here x raised to 1/2 plus 1 over 1/2 plus 1 plus c. Yung iba, kaya nilang i-mental calculation yan. Pero, explain natin kung paano ba itong case ito kasi fraction na yung ating exponent. So, isang way dyan, ang ginagawa ko is, I am converting 1 as 2 over 2. So, kung isipin mo, 1/2 plus 2 over 2, you can get x raised to 3 over 2. And then, yung denominator natin is also 3 over 2. And then, paano yung simplify? Simplify natin. Makukuha mo ngayon ay x raised to 3 over 2. And then, yung reciprocal itong 3 over 2 natin, which is 2 over 3 plus c. So, kung ayos natin sagot natin, that is 2x raised to 3 over 2 over 3 plus c. This is the answer for item number 6. So, move on tayo sa ating item number 7. Ito na. Yung mga nating examples, those are single-term function or polynomial. So, dito naman, kung mapansin nyo, we have here two terms. And then may parenthesis. Pwede siyang isulat bilang the integral of 3x squared dx. I-separate natin yung integral nila. Minus 4. Ilabas natin yung coefficient. The integral of x cubed dx. So, kung mapansin nyo, yung first term niya, pag pinunta nyo yung first term na yan, parang lang tayo nag-integral ng katulad ng item number 1 to item number 6. So, tuloy lang natin. We have here the integral of 3 times x squared plus 1. Don't forget plus 1 over 2 plus 1. Sa kabila naman, next term natin, minus 4 times the integral of x raised to 3 plus 1 over 3 plus 1 plus c. Simplify natin yung mga numbers natin or exponent natin. We have here 3x cubed over 3 minus 4x to the 4th power over 4 plus c. And simplifying your answer, pwede itong makancel. Ito rin makakancel natin. So your final answer is x cubed minus x to the 4th power. X cubed minus x to the 4th power plus c. Ito kayo yung sagot natin for item number 7. So, let's move on to item number 8. For item number 8, meron tayong dalawang binomial na kung saan pwede nyo namang i-multiply and you can use FOIL method para makuha natin yung final answer. So, kapag ginamit nyo yung FOIL method, makakuha nyo dyan, we can write this expression as 6x squared plus x minus 2 dx. Na kung saan, kung mapansin nyo, meron tayo ritong tatlong terms na dapat natin i-integrate. So that is 6 integral of x squared dx plus the integral of x dx minus 2 integral of dx. Medyo dadahan-dahanin natin to kasi baka nalilito na kayo sa process natin. So you have here 6 times x squared. Integrate natin yung first term. plus 1 over 2 plus 1. And then for the second term, x 1 plus 1, meron tayong invisible 1 over 1 plus 1. And then minus 2. Alam natin na integral ng ating dx is x. So, okay na yung ating third term. Plus c. Simplify na natin yung first term and second term natin. So, you have here 6x cubed over 3 plus x raised to 2 over 2 minus 2x plus c. And then, yung first term natin can be simplified as 2x cubed. Kasi, ito ay magiging 2. Plus x squared over 2 minus 2x plus c. This is the answer for item number 7. The integral is 2x cubed plus x squared over 2 minus 2x plus c. Okay? So, kung meron kayong question, pwede naman kayong mag-pause muna, or kung medyo nabibilisan kayo, pwede nyo naman i-pause yung ating video at tingnan ulit solution natin. So, let's move on to item number 9. For item number 9, we have the integral of the square root of x times x squared plus 1 dx. So, ang gagawin nyo dito, pwede nyo i-write yung ating expression bilang the integral of x raised to 1/2, convert natin bilang exponential, times x squared plus 1. And then, dx. Simplify mo na lang. You can multiply these expressions. So, kapag nirewrite niyo yan, that is the integral of, ito pag minultiply natin, x raised to 3 over 2, kasi mag-add tayo next, not 3 over 2. That is, yung 2 natin can be represented as 4 over 2. So, that is 5 over 2. And then, plus x raised to 1/2 dx. So, integrate natin bawat term. Tuloy natin dito. The integral of x raised to 5 over 2 dx plus the integral of x raised to 1/2 dx. So, meron tayong ngayon dalawang term na dapat natin integrate. So, you have here x raised to 5 over 2, and then mag plus 1 tayo over 5 over 2 plus 1 plus x raised to 1/2 plus 1 over 1/2 plus 1 plus c. So, simplify mo natin yung exponent. Yung 5 over 2 natin plus 1 is also equal to 5 over 2 plus 2 over 2. Kasi yung 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1. So, yung ating first term, yung kanyang exponent is x raised to 7 over 2. Yung kanya naman denominator ay parehas din. So, you have your 7 over 2. So, sana nakakuha niyo yung way natin on how to add a fraction and a whole number. And then plus x, yung ano naman natin, yung 1/2 plus 1 is also equal to 1/2, yung 1 natin, plus 2 over 2. And that is 3 over 2. So you have here x raised to 3 over 2 over 3 over 2 plus c. Ito na. Again, kapag ganito yung napansin nyo ng part ng ating solution, etong denominator natin, kunin natin yung reciprocal para i-multiply naman sa natin numerator. So that will be 2 over 7 times x raised to 7 over 2 plus 2 over 3 times x raised to 3 over 2 plus c. And simplify lang natin, the final answer is 2x raised to 7 over 2 over 7 plus 2x raised to 3 over 2 over 3 plus c. This is the answer or the integral of item number 9. Now let's do item number 10. Sa item number 10 natin, we have the integral of 1 over 6 times 2 minus x raised to 2 dx. So, sabihin nyo na naman medyo mahirap, pero hindi. I-treat natin yung ating 1 over 6 bilang constant. And then, meron tayo ngayon ditong 2 minus x raised to 2. We can rewrite this given bilang 1 over 6 integral of 2 minus x raised to 2 dx. And then, itong ating binomial, we can expand it. Pwede siyang maging, pwede tayong gumamit ng FOIL method or square natin binomial. And that will be equal to 1 over 6 integral of 4 minus 4x plus x squared. And then, dx. So, baka malito kayo kasi, sir, paano ba natin nakuha yung trinomial na yan? Yung 4 minus 4x plus x squared. So, yung first term natin, nag-shortcut lang kasi tayo. The square of 2 is 4. And then, para makuha natin yung negative 4x natin, simply multiply the first term and then the second term, 2 times negative x, that is negative 2x. And then, multiply it by 2, makukuha mo yung negative 4x. And then, for x squared, paano nakuha yan? I-square mo yung last term, which is negative x squared. That is x squared dx. Pero ito na. Baka kasi magkamali kayo dito. Yung 1 over 6 natin ay kailangan yung i-distribute sa tatlong terms natin sa loob throughout the integral process. So, i-write natin ito para makita nyo mabuti yung sinasabi ko. So, we have here 1 over 6 times 4. Kasi yung ating first term ay constant. And then the integral of dx minus 1 over 6 times negative 4, kasi negative yung 4 na second term, the integral of x dx. So, inunti-unti ko na. Meron tayong tatlong terms. And then, sa third term naman natin, we have here plus 1 over 6, the integral of x squared dx. So, kunin natin yung integral ng bawat term. Itong first term natin, i-multiply muna natin yung 1 over 6 times 4. Simplify na natin, this is 2 and 3. So, we have 2/3. At yung integral ng ating dx ay x. So, we are done with the first term. Punta natin yung second term natin. We have here negative times negative. So, that is positive. And then yung 4 natin, pwede siya maging 2. Ito naman ay 3. So, we have 2/3 the integral of x dx. So, unti-unti lang natin. Plus 1 over 6 the integral of x squared dx. So, ang problema lang natin ay yung second term at third term. So, sulat lang natin 2x over 3 plus 2/3 times, integral na natin ito, x raised to 1, yung invisible 1, plus 1, over 1 plus 1. Second term, plus 1 over 6 times integral of x squared dx. We have x squared plus 1 over 2 plus 1 plus c. Yan, pwede natin sulat yung c. And then, next line natin, we have here 2x over 3 plus 2/3 times x squared over 2 plus 1 over 6 for the third term times x raised to 3 over 3 plus c. Simplifying your answer, makukuha natin dito ay 2x over 3 plus, etong 2, mapakancel natin to, and your second term is x squared over 3 plus 1 times x cubed, that is x cubed, over 6 times 3, 18, plus c. Ito ngayon yung integral ng ating item number 10. So, I hope natutunan niyo yung different ways on how to apply the basic formulas for indefinite integral. So sa next video natin, ang pag-uusapan naman natin or magiging focus nun ay yung integration by substitution. Again, I am Teacher Gon. Maraming salamat.